Hello, my name is Paul and I'm an app developer here in AppWord, and I'm going to teach you how to code the flyout of a screen. In AppWord, we have a couple of different types of screens, such as a screen normal or a screen pop-up, but in this video, we're going to focus mostly on the screen pop-up. Now, the screen pop-up can have different types of functionalities, such as actually having it pop up in front of your screen or having it fly out from the side of your screen, and it can transition in and out. So let me show you some examples here in our AppWord environment. So as you can see here, I have the articles application open, and once I click on a record, you can see that this flyout kind of transitions out from the left, and once I close it, it transitions inward. Likewise, you can see it in our inspections application, where if I click on a record, this details does fly out. And once I kind of click on this close button, it does fly inwards, and I can kind of just go back into my application. So we're going to be visiting one of my older apps when I started here at AppWord, and it says Animals Application. And as you can see, once I click on this record, it kind of just appears. And once I close it, it kind of just disappears. There is no transition going from the left out and then kind of going back inwards. We can see this one more time. So I'm going to be teaching you how to create this transition effect where it kind of smoothly goes out from the left into the middle, and so on and so forth. So we can open up this object editor, as you can see here, and go into the Animals application. All right, and so the first things first, we do need to add a transition. So let's look it up right here. I believe it's called Screen Transition. Yep, here you go, and we can add this as a child. Okay, and we have this screen transition, and we'll call this tran left. The property itself would be left since it's transitioning from the left side. And we can put our duration as 0.15, and the XL time, we'll kind of set them as 0. Likewise with the decel time. And on this script for onComplete, this script will fire once the transition is completed. So for this, we'll just controls for so that the me.target, if the me.target is equal to my workspace's screen width, right? Then we'll fire off this code right here. So it'll be my parent.visibility, which is the details, pop details. We'll set that to false, and then we'll send this to client. All right, and then not only that, but we should also change the cover color of our pop main back to normal. So once the transition is completed and it closes off, then we can kind of have the normal screen color for our pop main, which is right here in this area. All right, so we'll just save it and compile it. And then next off, and next thing we'll have to do is we'll have to go into just this close button, which should kind of just control all the scripting that occurs once this pop details is closed. Right. So right here on this script, we can start running this code. So it'll be my parent.tran left, which is the screen transition that we created. We can set that target to equal the my workspace / screen width, which is pretty much the entire width of this workspace. And we can send that to client. Likewise, we can start this transition. Let's see, start transition. Right, and by doing so, this pop details if it's opened up. Once I click on the close button, it should kind of close and continue to work on and finish the script. All right, so we have that. We'll compile this as well. All right, and I believe we should also be going into our functional animal, which kind of runs this script right here. And in this script, we'll have to put in the functionality for all the screen transitions. So specifically for right here, if this is object details, so pretty much if the details flyout has already occurred, and if the visibility of the flyout is false, then we'll set that to true. We'll change the color of the pop main, so it's like a little slightly shaded black. And we will start this transition right here. So we'll have the details flyout right here. Details that for the tran left. Set the target to, which should be to my workspace, the screen width. Screen width minus the details width. What that means is if this flyout is this width long, then we'll have to subtract this entire width minus this width. So it'll account for the entire flyout itself. All right, and then we'll send this also to client, and we'll have to run this transition right here, start transition. All right. And we'll save that, compile that as well too. All right, and then last but not least, I believe we'll have to work on this pop details flyout. All right, so with the pop details flyout script open, we can set up the me/left, me/left would equal the my workspace screen width, and we're kind of setting the left side of this flyout to be the screen width so that the transition will start from all the way at the edge and it'll kind of fly out to where it needs to be. All right, and then we'll have to send the me/left to the client as well. Then we'll have the me tran left, the target. We're setting the target to what we did before, the screen width minus the width of the flyout itself. We'll also send this to client, and we'll run the transition as well. Me tran left, start transition, and we'll save and compile this as well. All right, now we'll see if it. So I'm gonna restart this animals application, and once I click on our record, as you can see, this flyout did come out and transitioned out. And once I click on this button, it closes again. Okay, and just to quickly recap, we went over how to code the flyout of the details pop-up. And if you have any more questions, you can come check out appword.com or come to our YouTube channel to watch more videos. Thank you.